I had 64 listings, all new construction, much like I'm looking at right now at my window. The skies were blue and cloudless, and this thing called 2007. I thought it was never going to end. I was in my mid 20s, early 30s, making the most amount of money I'd ever made. It was about 100,000, or maybe I didn't even keep track. It just sideswiped me. I remember calling people from my phone to say, hey, oh, it works. Oh, okay, never mind, because my phone wasn't ringing anymore. And about 2 years later, I was just beat up and I was broken and I didn't know what to do. And I had a friend that worked at Keller Williams, and he was for years trying to get me to come over. And one day I just called him and I'm like, so tell me about this Keller Williams thing. And he's like, I tell you, you're going to learn so much. You're going to love it. People are going to love you. You're going to love them. And I went to a meeting. It blew my mind. I remember walking down the hall, and in my old office, if somebody walked in your office or you walked in theirs, they were immediately covering up a computer screen or turning things off, or like, what do you need? What do you want? I'm like, well, I just want to know if you want to go to lunch. And that's kind of what I was expecting when I walked down the halls and I asked for something. Instead, I went to some random person's office in KW, and they said, sure, what do you got? What's your email? I'll send it to you right away. I'm like, wait, what? You're going to help me? Why? We're competitors. Why would you do that? And I quickly learned that's who Keller Williams agents are. That's the glue that sticks me to us. This is my family. I'll stay home. And 5 days later, I ended up not feeling any better. So I go into the hospital thinking I just was going to get an IV and some oxygen. And they didn't let me out for a couple months, literally 2 months. It progressed to the point where they had to intubate me for, I believe, 30 plus days. I'm not sure. I haven't had the courage to really go and look at all the details yet, but it almost got me, Chase. It got a lot of people around us. It got a lot of people that we know, a lot of people that we love. Fortunately, my body and all the thoughts and the prayers of my family, my KW family and my family and everybody else's family got me through it. You know, all the great thoughts, the prayers. They called me the miracle when I walked out of that hospital 2 months later. I didn't feel like it at the time. I feel like I was, I remember walking out of a hospital. It was the longest I'd walked in months because I was laying in a bed or sitting in a chair. And I just remember myself, don't fall down. If you fall down, they're keeping you. So it took everything I had not to fall down. Well, I wanted to. I wanted to. That was on a Friday, Chase. On Monday, I went to my office and I worked 8 hours. And I just started taking these little steps one by one. And it turned into the best year.